who were mobilized by 2 police vehicles from the county of Nairobi to go all the way to Nyeri to kill Rigathi Gachagua, we shall call for mass action. The church, Kenyans, kila mahali. Because this is clear. If we don't stop this thing now, there will not even be any election. We know these are scare tactics. Ni namna tu wanajaribu hivi na vile, pengine wakimua Rigathi, pengine watu waone maisha lazima endelee. We said it and we repeat, if you touch any national leader and assassinate any national leader a few months to the next general election, this country will never be the same again. But we love this country. Kenya, we reminded the police service, is a constitutional democracy. The role of the Kenyan police is to be impartial, not to take instructions from William Ruto. The letters we have dispatched are addressed to even William Ruto himself as a chair of the National Security Council. We think he should, if he was to take his responsibility seriously, would even convene a National Security Council meeting. The IG is the first respondent. We have put the others there. Hiyo list mutapatiwa kwa media. And we are saying this matter. Kenya is not any other country anywhere in the world. Kenya will never be allowed to be Haiti. We have said if the police are working hand in hand with goons, there will be no difference as far as Kenyans are concerned. Therefore, the culture of goonism must end. Tulisema ati tunataka tuwapatie itinerary yetu kama official opposition. I mean not united opposition. Tukasema inawezekanaje? Tuwapatie itinerary yetu. Ndio sasa nyinyi mjue Rigathi atakuwa pale, Martha atakuwa pale, Eugene atakuwa pale, Muturi atakuwa pale, ndio mpange vile mtaoa leaders. Tukasema hiyo hatuwezi. Lakini finally tukasema wao watupatie a liaison officer ambaye ako operations director, I think Mr. Opio, kwamba tukimpatia hiyo itinerary yetu na mmoja wetu aumizwe, basi tutajua ni wao wametupangia. Kwa sasa tuambia tunaenda Wakulima market, tukitaka tutaenda Mavoko, at least we know the time dimension, they can't organize anything much. So we are afraid of our own police officers who should be protecting every Kenyan. Not just leaders, but every Kenyan under the Constitution is entitled to security, to protection against kuharibiwa mali yao na vitu kama hivyo. So we had actually a very good meeting. And I think from today, kama anajua, we said we shall escalate this matter to the international community, all the human rights organizations, the UN itself. Wajue that indications in Kenya now are that we do not have a police service. We have a country under goonism. I think that it was my brother Rigiji who said, kumbe mulipeleka watu wetu Haiti, mukafanye benchmarking on how to hand over the country to goons. So, well, we all know, on the 25th of June last year, goons here, walikuwa wanapatiwa nafasi, they were literally escorted by the police. But now the police have even taken over the work of the goons. This is the state of security in our country. And yet, the region requires that we remain vigilant as Kenyans. Thank you.
Now,
I think my sister can add.
I think the bottom line, we are telling the National Security Council, chaired by Dr. William Ruto, and of which the IG is a member, that they must rise to their constitutional duty to ensure that Kenya is governed and security is provided in accordance with the Constitution. We want the National Police Service to get out of goonism, to get out of dirty political work, to go back to their mandate, utumishi kwa wote, to provide security to everybody irrespective of their political affiliation. We want demonstrable action within the next 2 weeks, so that when we come back on the 16th, if there is nothing to demonstrate that we are back to the rule of law, to obeying the Constitution, then as Kenyans, we know we are on our own and we can take the next step. We are also telling them, get out of electoral matters. Whenever there is elections, like there was a by-election, let the police do their work of security, not partisan political stance or assisting one political party to get their bit. I do not think we need to go on. Today, we came mainly because of the persistent, coordinated, targeted attacks on the second Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua. Let him say what he said inside there.
Thank you. I think we have faced the IG head-on with his people and looked at him straight in the eye and told him that the attack at Wetima Church on Sunday in Othaya was not an ordinary attack. It was an assassination attempt targeted towards Rigathi Gachagua, sanctioned by William Ruto, planned by Kipchumba Murkomen and Eliud Langat, and a special squad of police officers called Nairobi Sierra of 12 officers was dispatched to eliminate us in charge. We have told the IG that before we come back on the 16th, those members of that unit need to be arrested and disarmed and taken to court, and he must give that assurance. And we have said that if this situation continues after 16th, hatutakuwa na lingine la kufanya ni kuitisha maandamano katika Jamhuri ya Kenya until Kipchumba Murkomen is removed from office, IG Kaja is removed from office, and the 2 DIGs are removed from office, and the National Police Service can be put back into order. 2 vehicles were sent from Nairobi by the regional police commander, one from Buruburu Police Station, another one from Makadara Police Station. Hao ndio walisafirisha hao maafisa ya polisi ambaye majina yao yote tumewapatia, na tungetaka wachukue hatua, hao maafisa wakuwe disarmed na wapelekwe kotini. Na tutarudi, na kama haitawezekana basi tutauliza Wakenya wajitokeze until things are restored. In the meantime, we have resumed our political activities. Saa hii tunaingia CBD, tutarudi Othaya on Sunday, tutakuwa pale Gituge on Sunday, na tumeambia police officers kama hawataki kulinda mikutano yetu wasikuje kusaidia wahuni. Yeah? Wasikuje kusaidia wahuni. Ndio sisi tuweze kuendelea. Kwa hivyo sisi tuko hapo na hivyo ndivyo tutaendelea. Asanteni sana.
Thank you.
I think just to add one thing, ya kwamba we are entering an election year and democracy can only be exercised when we have strong institutions and where we have a secure environment. Yesterday with IEBC, we raised issues of concern from the opposition, and tomorrow we are expecting that what we have gathered here from the police, action will be taken, both by the police to ensure there is security, IEBC to ensure that there are proper preparations for the next general elections. Violence has become an existential threat to our democracy, and we've seen it in Chwele, we saw it in Malava, we saw it in Othaya last week, we saw it in Gilgil, and we are saying enough is enough. Thank you.